Hello everybody, this is Sharice Christian, and I'm actually just doing my best to create this video right now for you. The Lord dropped it in my spirit that I needed to give the layout of the temple and exactly what it is that He expects from us right now. Of course, we all know what's going on between Iran and Jerusalem, and we know that we're in our last days. But the one thing He wanted me to describe to my brothers and sisters so they fully understand that He's coming and to get ready. And He gave me a few steps on how to do so. So this is Ezekiel 43:6, and I'm starting at 6, and I kind of want you guys to get the understanding of what He's saying here when He's talking about temple building. Because your temple, of course, is your body, but it's so much more than that. Okay? So let's start at 6. Then I heard Him speaking to me from His temple, while a man stood beside me, and he said to me, Son of man, this is my place of my throne, and the place of the soles of my feet, where I will dwell in the midst of the children of Israel forever. No more shall the house of Israel defile my holy name, they nor their kings, by their harlotry or with their carcasses of their kings on their high places. When they set their threshold by my threshold, and their doorpost by my doorpost, with a wall between them and me, do you understand? They defiled my holy name by the abominations which they committed. Therefore I have consumed them in my anger. Now let them put their harlotry and the carcasses of their kings far away from me, and I will dwell in their midst forever. Son of man, describe the temple to the house of Israel, that they may be ashamed of their iniquities, and let them measure the pattern. Let me stop right there. So I literally have been working on taking care of my temple. I used to, and I'm still fighting for the rest of my life to come out of. I used to deal with heavy addiction. And I noticed when you come off of one drug, they want to put you on another and another. And finally I heard the Lord when He stepped in and He said, I am your healer. I am the one who's going to save you. And it's right, because He's the only one who is ever there for me when I need Him. So when He said measure the pattern, what He's talking about is think about everything that you have literally defiled your body with. Sexuality, drugs, partying, living a life that's separate from the Lord. You got to remember, He's literally looking through your eyes, watching everything. So I find it kind of hilarious when He said, and let them measure the pattern, okay? And if they are ashamed of all that they have done, make known to them the design of the temple and its arrangements, okay? And let's scroll down to 12. This is the law of the temple. The whole area surrounding the mountaintop is the most holy. Behold, this is the law of the temple. So, of course, the mountaintop is your head. What are you watching? What are you feeding yourself? What are your ear gates listening to? So He has me fasting from social media, anything that does not glorify the Lord. And I would like you guys to do this with me. I know I'm not the only one who feels this inkling that the Lord is pushing us towards something. You understand? So, fasting from social media, anything that perverts, the blessing of the Lord, fasting from overindulgence, fasting from or abstaining from drugs and wine, anything that is defiling your temple. Like He said, measure the pattern and see what that is when it comes to you in your life. With me and mine, it was addiction. And then after addiction, it was all the medicine that the doctors threw at me. You know what I'm saying? So He's coming soon, and I'm going to do another video where I actually will be facing the camera. And it's about the day of the Lord, and where He really talks about the next steps and what's going to happen with Jerusalem and then His coming. So we are down to the day, the hour. We are down to the wire here, guys. This is it. So don't say that He didn't send His prophets to warn you. Don't say that He didn't send His people to tell you the truth. Okay? if you want to get ready, I would say go to the Lord about this and ask him exactly what it is he's trying to say, or if he even is speaking through me. Always check the Spirit, test the Spirit, and make sure that you hear the Most High, however he, in your relationship, appears to you, or however you hear or feel him. So, anywho, so I guess that's about it. I will be back on tomorrow to go over Zechariah 14:1, and this one is the most interesting because this is proof. This is proof that he is almost here, like at the door. So don't be like, the one of the 10 virgins, and not have enough oil in your lamp by the time that he gets here, because you won't be able to borrow any. Promise you. I love you all. God bless you. Stay safe.